Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ALTTPR Ladder Casual Boots Invitational. We have Tam versus So. This is the first round of groups. Joined here with Talon116. How's it going tonight?
It's going pretty well. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Looking forward to should be a really good race. These are both excellent runners.
Yeah, two very accomplished runners from the Group C division tonight. This is So's first match, I believe. Tam 0-1, losing to Asder in their first match, so be a good one.
I am in the group with these two, and I raced both of them this weekend, so this will be good scouting for me.
Yeah, I was part of the top 16 for a short time and then decided to tank my last 4 races, so I'll just be watching for the sidelines on this one. Pleasure to commentate, though. Looking forward to a competitive race.
And we are off. So we have casual boots, so we'll be doing the standard Zelda rescue entrance, but running fast, always nice for that part.
Yeah, the uncle a little confused what game they're in, but we're off nonetheless.
I guess that's part of why he's not so successful in his initial quest.
Yeah, quick and early map check. I saw crystals at Eastern here, and I believe maybe Desert as well. Yeah, confirmed Desert is a red crystal.
Early money, always nice.
Yeah, Uncle giving in, then a forward on your inheritance, and giving 300 in bombs. Not necessary for the back with boots, but always good to have before Kakariko.
Yeah, well equipped for CAC. You can do bottle vendor. You don't have to worry about any of the bombable walls.
Yeah, any desire from the runners to possibly farm cards for bombs is now not necessary, so just go fast.
It's always nice to see the amazing execution top runners have in the standard escape.
Yeah, if you're looking to polish your escape expertise and you're looking for someone to follow, these two are going to put on a show.
So far, though, besides the money and the bombs, nothing interesting yet.
Yeah, the only map's just telling you that there's going to be something in the sanctuary chest you want, but that single rupee is just depressing.
We have our princess. Now let's make a mad dash to sanctuary.
Yeah, neither runner forgetting to grab Princess Zelda. I'm sure no one has ever done that in the history of ever. I will not be taking questions at this time.
Or even worse, getting a mirror out of that chest and mirroring before you talk to the princess.
I'm sure that's never happened ever.
Never. So getting a little bullied there by those guards.
Princess Zelda using her holy aura to light the way for us in the escape. Through the sewers we go. So about a room transition behind, but both runners having great execution throughout this. Little rat RNG gets away from him.
It's our first piece of the Dark World puzzle.
At least the escape had something, because for the most part, that was pretty weak. And redemption.
Well, at least we know it won't be an ice rod hunt. Unfortunately, it could still be some other ice rod hunt like the medallion.
Agreed, but both runners having a sub 520 escape. That's pretty strong. Speaking of medallion.
Speaking of medallions. Looks like both runners are going to head towards the lumberjack check and some more bombs from the tree pole.
Yeah, having boots already doing this check, especially for the bush crabs if you haven't gotten bombs, or a tree pull if you haven't gotten bombs, it's pretty standard.
I think it was a bug net, right?
That's what I saw.
So we definitely will not be killing Aga for that. Bottle's nice to get before CAC also, get the sick kid check out of the way.
Yeah, let's just give these runners a flute and make early CAC pretty much ideal.
Yeah, sometimes I know with a casual boot start, you'll see some runners that won't go to CAC right away, but no divergence yet from more runners.
No, with the early money and the early bombs from escape, I mean, CAC's just too open to ignore if you've got that kind of start. The bottle just makes it even better.
And we have a lot of money now.
Yeah, Blind's crew was very successful, apparently. So, Hitman, as we go through these initial checks, with the ice rod and one medallion already out of the way, what item do you think might troll these runners?
I think it's going to be the flute today. Now, hopefully that's not for a pendant mire with something required locked in there. That would be really bad.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. We wouldn't wish that on anyone. Chat might, but not us, of course.
Yeah, everyone knows if chat had their way, it would be the trolliest seat imaginable.
Sick kid just giving up some of his Lincoln logs.
The pack only giving us a glove.
Yeah,
and I guess the blue cane.
Yeah, just some piecemeal items so far. See if the seat opens up in South Shore.
We are synced up with our runners here.
Yeah, another bottle inside the dam. 2 full bottles this early. The returners are going to be feeling pretty good, and there's something we want.
Always nice to get an early hook shot.
It's the best item in the game.
And that opens up a lot of checks on the mountain and logic with that lamp. It also puts us a sword or a cape away from logical AGA access. But with the mountain open to us now, I think that's still a ways away from being a consideration by either runner.
Yeah, just needing another glove with a hammer to avoid that. And knowing nothing's on Lumberjack, I'd be hoping pretty hard that you could just avoid it. But in this instance, I mean, with so much of the mountain open, including Hera, or no, I'm sorry, not Hera, I apologize. Oh, believing that you have the option between doing the Autologic flipper checks, or summer Autologic, or doing the mountain, do you just bounce here and go to the mountain hoping that your opponent does the other thing, try to, metagame and get ahead a little bit, or do you just follow?
I would still like to do the fake flipper checks just to get them out of the way. Because with the glove, you do have Zora itself as in logic.
Right, and with boots and water walking, this is not difficult. The green 20 on the island threw me off for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, what mode are we playing? Oh, never mind, boots location.
Yeah, unlike normal ladder seats, this one is has green 20s replacing the boots.
So Zora not coming up with much, and as you said, Tam immediately looks like they're heading toward the mountain.
Yeah, it's definitely the best play to make here, I would think. You hope for either your final piece of Dark World access or a bow to send you to the eastern area.
Right, because with that lamp, a bow, Eastern's clearable, but to what you're saying, I mean, if you find your Dark World access up here, either item would be great. Mitz gives you Dark Death Mountain, Hammer gives you hair, so you'll take either.
I guess the old man was not good at navigating that dark room with a boomerang. And speaking of a bow, there's one right now that we can't get to yet. And chat asking what's replaced with a green 20 in this mode. That is the boots. And there's another bow.
So, about that Aga you were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's a doubt both runners would go finish Eastern, because Eastern Saha may have access, but you kind of know what's coming if not.
Yeah, you're definitely happy that it's a crystal and not a pendant, because that would make it a much more interesting decision.
Ooh, yeah. What would you do in that situation? I think I still clear it.
Well, I had a seed recently where I had that exact scenario come up, and I decided to pull the Aga play, and Mitts were in Eastern.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the next time you do it, it'll be Mitts on Pyramid. So
Yep.
yeah, flip your coin and enjoy it either way. But as we assume, Tam heading over to the eastern area. Saha is over here, and then 3 items, all accessible with the lamp and the bow. So 6 total.
And making good use of the cape, going through those cannonballs. Always nice to be able to dash right through them.
Yeah, responding to something in chat. Both runners skipping Saha for now and choosing to do Eastern. Having a glove and the boots, it's actually faster traveling this way, and you can just get Saha on the way back and then save and quit from there.
Yeah, and there's nothing in Saha's closet that could make this any faster. We know where the other bow is, so no chance for silvers.
Yeah, even another sword this early in Eastern's not going to give you much more speed. Eastern so far is a wash.
Yeah, we've seen two out of three items so far. Tam is not gonna take the gamble that the last item is on the bus.
Yeah, being one item from Go Mode, listen to me. One item from Dark World Access, and the potential to avoid Aga, I think the thorough play is the right one here.
Now the question is, besides the crystal, is Eastern empty?
I'm gonna say no, but it's gonna be something like the shovel.
You gotta love the fetch quests.
Shovel to book, book to desert, desert for Mir, Mitz and Hera.
Well, at least if they get desert access, it's full clearable.
Dang. One day.
So,
One day I'll call it right.
the Eastern Palace comes up empty. Next stop, Saha.
Assuming Saha's dead, do you go Agina to still try to dodge Aga, or do you just accept Aga?
At that point, I'm going for Aga.
Yeah, I think I agree in that point too. With Hookshot, you can get to the western part of the Dark World. You can almost full clear everything. You can full clear everything with the boss of Pod. Yeah.
Alright, so decision time for Tam. But I think Tam's gonna go for the Aga play here.
Both runners crushing the are the Armor Science quick kill, and you are correct. Alright, so where are you going? Follow the leader.
Yeah, so if by chance a glove or hammer or item that leads to either one is in Agina, neither one will be punished for their choice.
Agree, but if that is the case, they're both going to feel real behind. Because if nothing else is true in Rando, you always assume your opponent has made no mistakes and has done everything perfectly while you're running.
Wait, you're saying that's not the case?
No, for me it is. No matter what I've chosen, my opponent has done the correct thing.
I found many times, even if I do the right thing, my opponent also did the right thing, but faster. Yeah, the Agatawa climb is not the best with a fighter sword, but I'm making good use of arrows and pots to kill those red guards.
Yeah, both runners showing their mastery of the Agatower climb.
How many blue balls do you think we're going to get today?
It's been pretty clean so far. I'm going to say 2.
I'm going to go with 4.
Ooh. You okay over there? Who hurt you? Uh-oh. Oh no.
Well, you definitely won't see 15, so that's good.
Oh man, so close. Now, with Aga 1 down, I'm sure both runners will just go and get the bug net so they can do bug net Aga 2, as God intended.
Of course.
Alright, Tam with a quick map check. I saw green pendant and TR. Ooh, and Ice and Swamp both are pendants. Swamp flippers may not be required. If you're these runners, you're really hoping not to see flippers.
We have an interesting choice by Tam going straight for pod. We do have the bow, so we can do everything except for the boss, unless the hammer is in pod.
Yeah, I like this play. Pod is notorious for hiding things. Saving and quitting and using the portal at the pyramid gets you back to Dark Road. Real easy to go to the west side. This is fine, I think.
We also have our other red crystal is at Thieves Town. And we have divergence, so heading north. So it only took 27 minutes, but we finally have divergence in the seed from our runners.
So doing one of the more aggravating checks in the game, but if something's here, you're going to feel real good about it.
Yeah, I like the catfish play out of Ag because it's never going to get any faster. And if nothing else, so has the peace of mind that that check is done.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very good chance, though, with it just being a piece of heart, we never see Tam go up there, so that's going to be time for them. So far, Pod just having keys for days while So crosses the river and heads west.
Tam takes a death.
Continues with the play. Goes right back in. So in the meantime, I'm checking out the middle section of Skull Woods for a target deer. Yeah, that red mimic is not playing nice with Tam.
Hey, there's the book.
I thought we were gonna get the 6 small key front of pod. It was very likely Tam was setting up for a death warp and just got sniped by a random RNG enemy, but got it the second time, grabs the book, heads back to the front. So finds a piece of heart. That's 2 items out of Skull Woods. We're done here for now.
Yeah, no progression in Skull Woods, but knows he doesn't have to go back until whenever he feels like finishing the boss.
Yeah, it speaks to what you were saying with like the catfish check. You know there's nothing else in there. It's peace of mind. It could be the last dungeon if you want. That's fine. Because there can't be anything else in there, so.
And meanwhile, finding a lot of love in pod. A couple of heart containers. But no progression yet, except for that book, maybe.
Mirror in the chess game of Boo, that's always welcome. Tam looks like they're going to follow the book they found in Pod and take it to Desert, while So drops into Thieves Town.
Yeah, I like this place from Tam. You just found you spent all that time in pod, you came up with just a book, so let's see what it yields.
Yeah, if you spend the time and acquire one item, it's probably a good idea just to follow it. You know, lean into that play.
It looks like So's gonna skip the back of Thieves Town for now. 2 items, got the small key. Doesn't want to orphan an item back there.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. I mean, I respect the idea of not wanting to leave something behind if there is something in the big chest, but not having the hammer. But we'll see if it pays off. Master Sword's a welcome advance, at least. Reflecting on something that was said in chat, finding that mirror before doing South Dark World's a nice touch.
Yeah, if you're gonna get the mirror, you always want to see it earlier rather than later. It makes routing a lot more efficient. What does Hype Cave have for us today? A
Sadness.
whole lot of nothing.
It has sadness and disbelief. So we're going to save and quit the light world and, yep, take it up to the mountain. If that mirror can bag those silvers, that'll make life a little easier. Yo.
Hey, there's our flute. So that book was hard required for desert access.
Yeah, that trip in the pod really paying off for Tam.
Alright, so now we find out if this truly was an Agaseed.
Come on, Hammer. One day. So hitting their hair pot, heading up to the upper floors of hair now.
And Tam is gonna do the route that So did earlier. Get Catfish out of the way, do the north route. And there's our mitts.
So with some divergence into the dark world, both runners coming up, picking up very much required items that could sit them in different places. So we're gonna go ahead and stay on the mountain and use those mitts to see what Dark Death Mountain has. So looking at our items, is it hammer, fire rod, and that's it?
Probably Bombos medallion, but yeah.
Yeah, potentially a bombos, yeah.
Well, I know both of our runners hope to not see a Bombos medallion in the seed, with that being the requirement for Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Bombos and Flippers both can just sit in GT for this one. Let me propose another question, Titman. You're up on the mountain. You've got mitts. You got Samaria. Oh, I was gonna say, let's say you had Bombos in the situation. Do you just dip it even without Fire Rod? Because you get locked out pretty quick. But then I remember the Bombos, so never mind.
And we also need a hammer.
I mean, yeah, if you bring logic into it, stuff.
But if I had all those things, I would dip it. I've been burned several times by an item in that first chest.
Thank you for humoring my incompetence.
One thing with that flute, this routing is going to work out very well for Tam once they get the mirror. We'll get a new check on So's side here with King's Tomb. Just $20. We did not bury the king with much.
So gonna go ahead and push the mirror advantage and not isolate Graveyard Ledge. At some point, gonna have to make their way over to Pod. I'm sure a hammer would make that a little more appealing.
And Tam's gonna do the back of Thieves Town here. Having that cape makes the dash through that hallway nice and free.
Yeah, Tam showing they're not afraid to put that cape to good use. So, gonna continue to push the mitts in mirror. Gonna go ahead and do the smith chain.
Yeah, much like Tam earlier with the following that book, I like this play from So doing the Mitch checks on that. from the mitts that he got from Moldome.
I believe it's a 50-50 whether there's going to be something in that big chest, so this will be interesting. Tempered, yes please. So Thieves Town holding 2 swords. But more importantly, I believe that means there's nothing important in the big chest.
Yeah, I believe the map is in there. So yeah, Tam has Pyramid Fairy open now as a possibility.
Yeah, I can see Tam just knocking out some of the South Dark World and grabbing the bomb and going right up. And so it looks like they're probably going to make their way into Pod.
Could we see the hammer at Pyramid Fairy? Doesn't happen often.
Well, knowing that So's going to run into the float here shortly-ish, I'm assuming after this, assuming there's nothing in the big bomb, you know, Tam's going to go up to Hera. You got to be hoping for both these runners that hammer at your go mode, because it's going to open up the last little bit you're going to need.
Yeah, your 2 favorite go modes are Mitts and Hammer just because of how much they unlock.
So you're saying Flippers and Pyramid Fairy. Got it. Oh, so rocking the hover.
Yeah, very nicely done.
That is one point I didn't think about. Tam can check the ether tablet when they're up on the mountain. That could be something.
Yeah, if there's something on Ether Tablet, it could be a long while before So goes back up there. The only thing that would bring him back up there is Spike Cave, but half of what we need. Lock Spike Cave.
Right, Tam in the anti-hype cave. Yeah, great point by chat. That hover is going to save some serious time for So, knowing that Tam had to do the Bolok side of Pod twice with that unfortunate death. It's a really good point.
Yeah, and Tam is going right for that bomb.
A nice bomb, dude. Well timed. Nope. So, ether tablet then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we have that we haven't seen yet. And I think that's it. So what is it, flippers on ether tablet?
Yes, now you're getting it. Oh, Noble in chat makes a good point. Misery Mire, if it's not Bombos locked, it is available.
Yeah, once Tam gets the mitts, the mire area is open. And once So gets the flute, just a piece of heart. So yeah, it looks like the answer lies in the mire area.
I thought So might hit the Dark World and then mirror for that Bombos tablet heading over this way.
So far, this has been a very linear seed.
Yeah, the only real divergence was skipping out on Pod and then using the mirror to access your mitts and fool around a little bit that way. Yeah, that's only the real point of divergence you can really do.
Either way, though, you get funneled back to Pod to get that book.
Yep. Tam with that Tempered Sword, putting down Moldorm nice and quick. Getting their mitts.
Yeah, Tam right now with the crystal advantage 4-2 over So. So we're working on his third crystal here.
Red mail, 3 bottles. A lot of save as you can hope for.
Hearts on top of that.
Tam getting a peek at the medallion needed for TR and gonna flute away.
I'm heading straight to Meyer. No surprise there.
So getting their flute, probably a little upset to see it. With that pod having that book, it's going to be a little bit of a feels bad. Not terrible. I mean, they did get some stuff done, grabbing the mitts in the mirror, but...
And we will be needing a Bombos medallion for Meyer entry. And there's the hammer. So we need a fire rod and a Bombos for go mode. And with the hammer, Tam going straight for Helm Sewer.
I don't blame this play. It's Crystal, might as well mop it up because that hammer's going to open up what? TR and Spy Cave?
And not even TR because we need Bombos for that too.
Right, yeah, same thing. One day I'll remember that.
And Tam still has the whole Smith chain to do, plus Graveyard Legend King's Tomb.
Right, and thanks nobly in chat, Hammer Pegs as well.
Yeah, on So's side, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the back of Thieves Town into Hammer Pegs.
Yeah, it would make sense. Having left Thieves Town behind, hoping to find that hammer first. Sure, be a little disappointed when they find out that the big chest didn't have anything, but...
And Tam making quick work of the turtles. And there's our Bombos.
So I'm sure we'll see a quick mirror and zip right back to the mine area for Tam as So heads toward the back of Thieves Town.
Yeah, this seed does not want you to route things inefficiently. Had to go to Meyer to get your hammer, to go back to Pod to get your Bombos. And first you had to go to Pod to get the book, to get the flute, to go to Meyer.
Yeah, this seed has a very clear line that it wants you to follow, and Tam's done a pretty good job of keeping on task. I mean, not to take anything away from So, it's really easy from our vantage point to be able to say that.
And so getting the news that the map is in the big chest. Oh, and there's the flippers.
Oh no.
So that opens up quite a few chests and 2 dungeons you don't want to go into.
Yeah, if you're Tam, you're begging for fire out of this dungeon.
Come on, we both know it's on West Side Swamp.
Give me pedestal. Oh, it can't be. One day I'll remember how this game works. Now fire out on Cold Stare.
Well, the answer was not hammer pegs.
And it's not Meyer. Okay, so there's still Spike Cave, but then you have 3 dungeons. Which one you want first?
I would do Swamp first.
I think I do TR here. Because if it's not in TR and you get locked out quick, you just know it's over, you know, or if I'm done, and then you can just use Spike Cave as well. Those are probably the 2 most obnoxious. Yeah, nobly. I don't disagree with that, but I'm also just like, what's the worst place it could be? All right, now choose that. All right, Blinking, you missed it. Vitreous down. 6 crystals for Tam, and time to flip that coin.
Let's see where Tam flutes to here. Going ice. Subscribing to the fire locked fire theory.
Hard to argue it. It's been proven right so many times. So heading back to the Helma. Finish this, grab their crystal.
Mbombos. Yeah, so at this point for So, they have to hope that the fire rod is not where Tam goes and that they go straight to it.
Right, and they still have to get through Meyer to grab those flippers to start having those choices, so...
Unless he does something crazy after this and goes straight to Spike Cave and it happens to be there.
Yeah, going back to what I said earlier, I mean, if you feel like you're behind, what's the worst play? Okay, do that one. I don't know if I need to remind you, but I called Shovel earlier for something else. Could get bailed out.
We also said fire rod on Cold Stare, which is still on the table.
Come on, one time. Let me give one this race. Ice Palace is making Tam work for it, as So enters the Helmsor fight. Great fight by Tam. That was solid.
Alright, so Ice Palace was not our answer today. Looks like Tam's gonna clean up the North Dark World checks.
So grabbing their flippers, I'm sure dreading all the possibilities now. We're gonna see the shovel from Tam here.
It looks like Swamp Palace is next.
Yeah, following Chad's collective thinking, you know, the TR and Spike Cave is another mountain climb you'd like to avoid, so do what's here and what's available, and density-wise, Swamp's got plenty to offer.
Yeah, so earlier in the seed we had the relief of no ice rod hunt, but instead we have a fire rod hunt.
And there we are.
1 hour, 10 minutes, and 40 seconds. Tam is in go mode. Or probably feels bad about that full clear of Ice Palace.
Yeah, So needs to get out of here and head right to Swamp.
Yeah, if he does that, he'll be about, I would say about 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, that sounds about right, but doing anything else really hurts, put a hurts on him.
Looks like he's heading right there, so that's good for So.
Yeah, Tam avoiding the Smith chain is going to help their cause, but I'm sure they're, yeah, that Ice Palace, clear like you were saying, probably sticking in the back of their mind.
Very nice moth fight from Tam. Not one spike move there.
Yeah, that was borderline perfect. That was really great. Wow.
And So gets his fire rod for go mode. 1 hour, 13 minutes.
Great. I'm still basic and like the fun stuff. So, 22 checks. Big key. Candace Tower. Where's it at?
I will go with 8.
I'm gonna say 6. All right, Chad, get the numbers in. If you win, you get Hitman's love and adoration.
And what could be better than that?
Literally nothing. There's no prize greater. All right, here we go. Alright, So gets their 7th crystal as Tam clears Hope Room. Not finding anything, moves on. Torch key, just, wrong key.
Checks 4 through 7. Hey, I was right. It was 8.
I was going to make the comment that it's never in that room, and, then it was in that room.
So does this mean that I get my own love and adoration?
It's well deserved. Someone said that self-love is the best love. Damn, saving it.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't fall right there. That was impressive.
So gonna straight left right off the top. I'm gonna save a little bit of time. Still needs a little help from Tam Faller.
He's got the mirror out, so I don't think he's going to be getting to that big key too quick.
Oh, yeah, especially seeing so many keys over here. Oof.
They're going to bleed a little bit more time here,
Yeah.
unfortunately. As Tam is making very quick work of the GT climb. Already in the torch room.
Yeah, much like we've seen with some of the boss kills, execution just on point with Tam today. So, with the block kick, though, get some swag points. Oh, not checking the validation chest, though. I can't condone that. Sorry.
It was only like $20 or 3 bombs.
That doesn't matter. I need it. I need to know.
Nice double there by Tam with the blue balls getting in the way.
Yeah, great
Very
setup.
nice.
Great execution by Tam. Double, double, double. Tam ready to fly off as So begins their tower climb.
Pam doing a very good job to get the one-on-one cycle. Almost got the triple there, but very nice job by Tam, taking down the pig.
Tam dropping that last arrow in the doorway. Go ahead and get your GGs in chat for Tam. And Tam crosses with an official time of 1:21.55, winning this race. Congratulations.
Yeah, considering it was an ag seed and the way the items were laid out, 121 for this seed is an excellent time. And so with the swag hover over the Moldorm pit,
And as So begins their Aga 2 fight, we welcome Tam into the booth. GGs.
Thanks.
what'd you think of this seed?
It was pretty straightforward. I felt really bad about the ice decision, obviously, but I heard that some worse things happened to Sir. So
Yeah, with that one, it's kind of tough. You have the coin flip, basically. Do I go to swamp or do I go to ice?
yeah, there's you might not have heard, but there's some people who think that if you have bombers, that the fire rod will be in ice. I wonder what they would think of this.
Yeah, we made mention of that.
Yeah, we had made the observation when you had done the map check in Dark World that, man, flippers never showing up would be great. So as soon as we found them, we're like, well, great.
Oh, for sure. I did not have a 100% positive reaction to finding flippers. I was really hoping they would just be in GT. Yeah,
Other than that, it was a pretty linear seed overall. You made the play to go into pod straight out of Ago, which was beneficial with the book being in there.
Yeah, I mean, it feels hard to say much about it other than I went to pod. I don't really feel comfortable leaving pod like that when I have a bow off Dragonim and I'm missing so much stuff, like for West Dark World. There's so much stuff I can find that gives me more checks to do there, so it paid off a lot.
Yeah, the old adage that there's always something in pod really paid off on this one. And making the right call that once you had that book to follow it hard was the right call.
It was also nice to get the mirror in Village of Outcasts so I could just activate the flute straight away.
Yeah, that routing worked out very well for you.
And that's so crossing the bridge after defeating Ganon with an official time of 1:25.24. GG's to them. Trying to wait to see if So's going to join us. Well, while we wait, it could be an interesting a time. So, Tam, your next opponent, got any words for them? Any expectations, thoughts on potential?
Yeah, my strange under next opponent. I'm looking forward to that race. It's going to be a pretty important one to see who I might get out of this group, so I'm going to be quite nervous.
Yeah, with all 16 people in this tournament, there's no free wins, that's for sure.
100%. Yeah, I'm really glad that I had my brain off a little bit during escape, and I had this random bonk outside of the castle that was it took a second to process what happened, and I don't know, it was a very weird moment.
Okay, so it looks like So is interviewing elsewhere, so I think we're just going to go ahead and just wrap it up on our end. Great job, Tam. GG's on the win. A lot of strong boss battles. Your execution was very evident throughout, so great job on your part. I'm looking forward to your guys' next match. Hopefully we can get that on Restream as well. Any last words?
No, just thanks for putting on the Restream and commentating. This was a lot of fun. So. And GG again to Sir, even though they didn't join. This was not a race that I was feeling good about, so winning feels pretty nice.
Yeah, it was very close. The time difference doesn't reflect how close it was. I want to take this moment to shout out our trackers, Scotty G and Nobly, our restreamer. Pool. Sorry, I just forgot for a second. And also my co-com, Hitman. Thanks very much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so one more time, GG's and thanks to Tam and So for putting on a great show. For everyone else, there'll be more ALTTPR Ladder Casual Boots Invitational to come. I'm Talon116, so I'm going to sign off and let Hitman wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to Talon for co-commenting with me, Tam and So for doing the running. Again, thanks to our trackers, our restreamer, and to Big Dunka for putting this all on for us. Have a good night, everybody.